Howdy YouTube, today we're taking a look at the WWE Mattel one-of-a-kind Rob Van Dam. A really cool figure, one of my favourite wrestlers of all time, the high-flying mixed martial artist RVD. Very excited to finally get him and review him for you guys. I believe this is the first RVD figure that Mattel have released. They have subsequently released 3 more, one as an elite, and then another one in a 2-pack with Rey Mysterio, and then a single-carded figure with the blue dragon attire as well. So really excited to get this guy. I love the facial hair and the face sculpt on RVD. I was lucky enough he came out last year to Melbourne and had a triple threat match for the United States Championship. He was fantastic. Lots of great high spots, whether it be the Rolling Thunder, the 5-star Frog Splash. Just a great performer. Sadly, he could have been, really a really big star in the WWE, but a little bit like Jeff Hardy, his drug problems really held him back and hampered someone who was a great wrestler and entertainer. Loved him as part of ECW. Some of my favourite angles is when they did the ECW One Night Stand where he beat Cena for the WWE and then brought back the ECW Championship. I know some people hate that. I actually really loved it, thought it was a great storyline angle. Really excited. The first year when they brought back ECW was fantastic, and then they had Paul Heyman and Big Show turning on RVD to cover for the fact that he'd been suspended due to drug use. But still really cool. Nice shot of RVD on the top there. So let's get this guy opened up and out of packaging. Taking a look at the back, we see a nice shot of RVD. His signature, that is really weird, but still kind of cool. At the bottom, other figures in the set are the Bray Wyatt, which actually wasn't the best figure. They kind of messed up the face sculpt on that one. Justin Gabriel, the John Cena. Check out the friggin' arms and chest on that. It looks ridiculously... I'm going to bring it forward so you guys can see that. It looks really out of proportion there. Christian Cage, another really great wrestler who hasn't been in WWE for a little while. And then the one-man band, baby, Heath Slater. So decent lineup of figures, but let's get RVD opened up and out of packaging. Okay, and here we have RVD opened up and out of packaging. A really cool figure. Very excited I was able to pick this guy up. I love the wrestling attire that he's got on. That looks really cool. But we'll zoom in first on the face sculpt. I think Mattel did a really good job with the face. Certainly a bigger fan of the Mattel RVD figures than the Jakks ones. The Jakks one wasn't bad. From memory, it actually had the molded hands with the 2 thumbs up, so you could do the RVD chant. But I think I prefer this one a lot more. I'll zoom forward so you guys can see lots of nice detail on the face, in particular on the stubble. Hopefully you guys can see that on the camera that RVD had for that rugged martial artist type look, which is really cool. Obviously nice detail on the ponytail at the back. So face sculpt, they actually did a really good job, Mattel. They nailed RVD there quite well. Moving down, check out the attire. I think that's awesome with all the skulls and everything. Really nice detail. Really nice detail on that. I love it. You can see the RVD down the side there. Just looks good. Like, really cool. Reminds me a little bit to the Ryback type of attire where it's got like that almost graffiti kind of feel to it. But that looks pretty sick, actually. Really nice. Skulls, the yin and the yang, the RVD. Really cool. Moving down, obviously, it's got RVD on the boots as well. So really nice detail on this guy. Now in terms of articulation, RVD's got the standard basic series, which is the ball jointed head, ball jointed arms, swivel in the bicep, bend at the elbow, swivel in the wrist, and also the joint that moves it forward and back, swivel in the waist, legs move forward and back, bend at the knee, no, there is a swivel in the boot, which is cool, and the ankle moves up and down. So your standard range of articulation for an RVD figure, if I'm honest, you're probably going to want to try and pick up the Elite, just so you can get him posed a lot better, doing things like the 5-star Frog Splash. Having said that, it's not bad. Definitely a really cool figure, that's for sure. For those who remember, once RVD won the WWE Championship, he also wore the ECW Championship, the first person in history, and I think the only person from memory, to hold both titles at the same time, which was really cool. He returned to the WWE after a stint in TNA in 2012, had a feud with Alberto Del Rio, which got a little bit weird when Ricardo Rodriguez joined forces with RVD. Since then, he left, I believe, 2014. I'm not sure what he's doing, if he's injured or he's touring somewhere else, and whether or not he'll return. Hopefully he does, because he's certainly a really, really entertaining athlete, great pro wrestler. If you're a fan of RVD, then absolutely this guy's worth picking up. Although, having said that, you'd probably want to try and spend the extra money and get the Elite just so you can get some better poses out of him. And also, really, it's up to you which attire you prefer. There is also the blue attire with the Dragon, which looks really nice, and I'm yet to pick up. And also the 2-pack with Rey Mysterio, which looks pretty cool as well. So, really, it's up to you to choose which one you prefer. I personally love this one because I love the skull design and the blue flames. I think it looks really cool. But ultimately, it's up to you. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this review on the WWE Mattel Rob Van Dam.